Taehyung and you had been friends with benefits for quite some time. He is very possessive about you and you like him more than a friend. You're afraid to confess your feelings cause he's not a guy who falls in relationship. You don't want him to break your heart or your friendship. So you keep your emotions hidden. Thank you for taking me home. See you. You waved at him goodbye like a toddler, which made him chuckle as he drove off. You were inside your house and took off your jacket. After eating a bite and watching TV, you finally realized that you had left your phone in Taehyung's car. You groaned and decided to walk there. You rang the doorbell. You waited shortly before the door was opened up. The door was opened by Sana. Your jaw dropped when she appeared in the doorway with messy hair and swollen lips. She's who always stands as an obstacle between you and Taehyung. You hated her for that. Oh, hi, Wayan. What is it? What are you doing here? Where is Taehyung? Babe? He asked, coming from upstairs, only wearing boxers. Don't you dare call me babe. This scene hurt you more than you thought it would. He was fooling around with her. You knew it. What else did you expect? Just maybe after all you did and he said that he would change. What's going on? I think you should go. Okay, sure. She gave you a small smile and whispered in a fake sympathetic tone, hope you can sort it out. You looked at Taehyung and had to blink away the tears pricking your eyes. Wait here, I'll put on a shirt. You didn't even bother to get inside his house. You wanted to get out of here as soon as possible. Babe, I don't know what this looks like to you, but I never meant to hurt you in any way. I said don't call me babe. He didn't get to call you that, not anymore. Who do you think you are? You keep telling me not to talk to other guys and then you go off and do Sana? We didn't. What does it matter? You were intimate, that's already enough. Tell me, was she the only one you have been doing or were there more? You know what? Don't tell me. Listen, I didn't have anything with any other girl while Sana and I used to be friends with benefits, and when she came over and threw herself on me, I guess I kind of fell back into old patterns. You stayed quiet as you were concentrating on not letting your tears spill from your eyes. I didn't know you would be so upset about it. What do you expect me to do now? If you get to kiss someone else, I do too. I think we are done, so you and I can do whatever we want. Wayan, don't do it. You don't get to tell me what to do. You know, I really thought we had. Never mind, I was wrong. You didn't change a single bit. Why would you? You threw a last look at him and escaped his house before he could see your tears. He didn't get to see how vulnerable he made you. You didn't care about your phone anymore. You just wanted to go home. When you arrived at home, you changed into something comfortable, got the ice cream he always ate up, and put on a cheesy movie. You cried a few tears of agony, but soon calmed down. You overreacted and had too high expectations. Before you got yourself into this, you knew how he was with girls. The next day, you woke up feeling awful. You were interrupted when the doorbell rang. You walked downstairs just to be met with Taehyung's dark appearance. He gave you a small smile and handed you your phone. You forgot this yesterday. Thanks, I'm sorry about yesterday. You did nothing wrong. He cut you off. No, please, I need to explain myself. I overreacted. You were right. I mean, it was me who said no feelings involved. I had no right to freak out like that. Let's forget about it, okay? He seems a little dumbfounded because of your words, but slowly nodded. Do you want to stay? I ate up your favorite ice cream, but we could make more cookies instead. If you're not busy with anything or anyone else. Nah, I would rather make cookies with you. He put an arm around you and you made your way into the kitchen. You weren't sure who you tried fooling with your happy show. Deep down, you were hurting and sad that you never got to tell him the truth. But he went with it. You were back to being besties and acted like nothing ever happened between you. At first, it was weird as hell. There was still a certain tension between you, and you caught him several times staring at you in as if he was contemplating whether to say something or not. But after a week, it got better, and when he asked you to come to a party with him, you agreed. You walked up to the house together and entered the crowded hallway, the smell of alcohol and sweat in the air while the music was buzzing in your ears. First, I need some booze. You clapped your hands excitedly when you spotted your favorite kind of liquor on the counter. You poured everyone a round of shots and downed the burning liquid in one go. Another round followed and another. I think you had enough. You don't get to tell me what to do. Maybe I don't, but right now I do, don't I? You suck. Suck me, he replied boldly instead. You almost choked on your saliva at his smooth remark. Maybe later. Looking forward to it, babe. Oh, sorry. He stopped himself from calling you babe again, but couldn't hide his smirk. Oh my god, that girl over there is so hot. The girl playing beer pong? I'm going to ask her if she can kiss me or want to kiss me. She's just perfect for that goal since I don't know her yet, and she's beautiful. The alcohol was making you feel reckless and you really wanted to kiss this girl. You were too drunk to notice the pissed off look on Taehyung's face. The rush you felt while walking up to her was just too captivating. Hi, you said loudly to catch her attention. Hi, she greeted you back with a quick heartwarming hug. You know, there's actually one thing that I want to ask you. Okay, go ahead. I hope this doesn't sound weird, but I feel like I want to kiss you right now. And since we don't know each other yet, I was wondering if you would help me. Like, you're really cute and I never kissed a girl, so... Wow! Okay, I didn't expect this at all. It sounded kind of like a really twisted pickup line. But, I mean, how could I say no? You're really cute too. Okay then, what are we waiting for? She cupped your face in her hands and stepped closer to you. You put your arms around her neck and came closer, getting nervous. Then she pressed her lips softly on yours. It felt absolutely amazing. However, you couldn't help but think about Taehyung while you kissed the strange girl. It felt so different to the kisses with Taehyung. It felt good, but it wasn't give you the crazy butterflies like when Taehyung kissed you in such a fierce but loving way. This was nice. You were about to answer something when a strong hand firmly grabbed your wrist and pulled you back. You stumbled a step backward and bumped into a hard chest. You turned to the side with a shocked look on your face and saw Taehyung's furious expression. "We're leaving," he uttered, wrapping his arms around your waist and pulling you away from that cute girl. "Let go of me," you said loudly and wriggled out of his grip on the way to his car. "What was that about? I thought we agreed on not getting involved in each other's business." I can't watch you kiss others when He raised his voice at you. "Come on, spit it out. Tell me what you think gives you the right to do any girl who passes by and not let me do my thing." "I only let something happen between Sana and I because I tried moving on. Because I fell for you. Why, and I developed feelings for you." You stayed silent in shock. "It kills me to see you talking to or kissing others when I want to be the one in their place. The only one for you," he admitted quietly. First you were speechless. You stayed silent, trying to process the heavy weight of words he had just thrown in your face. "Why would you want to move on if you liked me this much? You kept saying that you didn't want feelings to be involved, and then you gave that guy your number, making it clear to me that you wanted to meet other people, that you didn't want to be with me," he said with a sad look in his eyes. "I only said that because I was protecting myself. I was afraid of getting hurt since I knew how you are with dating, you admitted quietly. But you can believe me when I tell you how much you mean to me and how badly I want to be with you, and only you, he said, taking a step closer towards you. How can I believe you or trust you when you use the first opportunity to move on and let a girl come on to you? How far would you have taken it if I hadn't interrupted? It doesn't matter, does it? How can I prove to you that I really mean it, that you're the one I want to be with? He asked, coming closer again. You mean the world to me, and I'm not ready to let you go. You aren't going to be the one who got away. I don't know, you whispered, suddenly not feeling so intoxicated anymore. He wrapped his arms around your waist and pulled you to his body. Please be honest with me, babe, he said, quickly clearing his throat. I'm sorry, it slipped out by habit. But I need to know, do you like me? You did like him, whether you liked admitting it or not. But then again, he was your best friend. He was always there for you and he would never betray you. Yes, I do, you mumbled, hearing his heartbeat through his chest. You don't even know how happy it makes me to hear those words from you. I have liked you for quite a while. I was just too stupid to realize and then too scared to confess. I understand if you have trouble trusting me. I messed up, but I can't do anything else but saying I'm sorry and proving you that I can change. So I'm hearing you actually want to ask me out? You asked with a soft smile drawing on your lips and pulled away from the hug a bit to look at him. Of course, I want you to be my girlfriend, only if you feel ready yet and want to be with me. I do want to be with you, but I'm a little hesitant after what happened with Sana. I need to be sure you don't only want to be with me because you don't want me to be with other guys. I don't want to be yours, so no one else can have me, and your little obsession over me is at ease. Can you blame me for being obsessed with someone so smart, gorgeous, funny, creative, and crazy like you? Stop! You're clouding my senses and my judgment. That's a plan, babe, he said, smirking, and closed the distance between you, connecting your lips. You smiled into the kiss and cupped his face in your hands. This kiss was one of the purest you ever had with him. But then he pulled away. You were saying? That's not fair. That was bribery. I'm just a good kisser. It's not in my hands if you enjoy it a little too much. Show off. I know a way how I can be sure that you mean it and you really want this relationship. Okay, I'm listening. We are going to start going out like normal couples do, which means no kisses and what else? At first, only dates. What? That's pure torture. How can I resist you? Not even cuddles? That depends on how good you're doing your job. Okay, I guess I can do that. And for how long do you want to torture me? That also depends. Okay, that sounds like a good deal. I get to spend all the time with you, and if I'm doing well, I get the girl. Exactly. So be a good boy, you said in a slight seductive tone. You know that he liked you talking to him in this way. Damn, I'm not sure if I can hold back when you're being like that. Please don't be so hard on me. I'll see. Depends on how much I want to see you suffer, you said, giggling as he started tickling your sides. So as of when do we start? Right now? Give me 5 more minutes. Then he pressed his lips on yours and kissed you passionately. It got heated quickly as his hands were all over you and you ran your fingers through his hair. I think that's enough. Too bad, but I'll do as you say. Now what? Are we going back inside? Hell nah, you're not going anywhere near that girl again, or else I might lose my self-control. We are going home, and then you can pick a movie and we can cuddle. No more alcohol for you today. Sounds like a plan, but don't even think you'll get even a single bit of my ice cream. We'll see if you can reach it when I'm holding it in my hand. Don't you dare! Ever since then, you spent almost every day or at least every evening together either going for walks, watching films together, or simply chatting while playing games. You enjoyed spending so much time with him and you loved having him around and blessed by all his attention. You grew even closer than you have ever been. 2 weeks later, you both were invited to a Thanksgiving college party. Taehyung didn't want to go at first, but you really wanted to go because you didn't want to make it too easy for Taehyung to prove himself. You wanted to socialize, to see if he still acted the same as when he was around you and if he could really stick to his words. Come on, stop sulking like a baby. It's going to be fun. Since when do you not want to go to parties anymore? You literally used to live there. Yes, I know. I can spend my time staring at you instead. You can stare at me while I'm getting drunk too, you said, laughing at his adorable excuse. You're not getting wasted because I'm not going to carry you to bed again. We'll see if you can stop me. You both arrived at the party. You downed shot after shot with your friends and had fun playing drinking games. Taehyung played too, but he barely drank anything because he had to drive home. In the middle of a game, Taehyung had to go get new drinks for the two of you so you could keep playing. But when he didn't return after 10 minutes, you decided to go look for him. You found him in the kitchen talking to Sana. You felt a sting in your stomach as you gazed at them during their conversation. He didn't see you because his back was facing you. With a pounding heart, you watched how she leaned in dangerously close and passed her hand over the side of his arm. But then he said something you couldn't hear, slightly shook his head, and a displeased look appeared on Sana's face. Then he grabbed the 2 drinks from the counter and turned around to go. When he noticed you already piercing him with your eyes, his eyes widened in shock and he stopped in his tracks. He quickly recovered and strided towards you with big steps. It's not what it looks, I know. You cut him off and gave him a sweet and warm smile. Don't worry, I saw what you did and I believe you. An expression of relief washed over his face. I already saw you running away from me again. I won't. As long as you keep doing what you're doing right now, we're on good track. Well, I'm good at everything and I won't screw up again, he said smugly, making you roll your eyes. But I ain't playing, babe. You're going to sit on my lap for the rest of the party. No backtalk. 1 month has passed since he and you confessed. And it has been 1 month of making beautiful and unforgettable memories. And he proved himself. He never even looked at another girl. He only had his eyes for you. It was obvious that he was head over heels for you. He even took his phone and deleted all the girls' numbers he had collected over the years in front of you. You didn't want him to do it, but he did it anyway. But he was also really careful that you didn't look the other way whenever a guy was passing you. But you didn't mind, since you had fun teasing him with comments like, "Oh look, this guy's cute." Then he would turn around just to see that no one was there and realize that you had fooled him. You would have a laughing fit and he would quickly catch you before you could run, wrap his arms tightly around you and start to tickle you until you yelled at him to stop because you weren't able to catch your breath anymore. By the time, now you fully trusted him and you were convinced that he really wanted to be with you apart from the aspect. You were going to tell him that soon, but you enjoyed having him wrapped around your finger way too much and you wanted to enjoy it a little longer. You noticed his gaze on you whenever you wore something pretty, revealing or tight. You became aware of the power you held, but he never said anything, no matter how daring you flirted with him or you dressed. The only thing that left his mouth was a sweet compliment. You wanted to see how far you could push him until he would notice your malicious intentions. He was lying on his stomach on the bed next to you while he was on his phone waiting for you to finally pick a movie. But instead, you suggested something else. I bought a few new bikini sets. I can't decide on a film right now, so how about I try the bikinis on and you rate them. so I can decide whether I keep them or not. Okay, why not? I get to see you in a bikini, so I'm not going to complain. You have to focus on your role of a judge and be brutally honest. As you say, babe. You fetched the 3 sets and changed in the bathroom. The color suits you perfectly. Definitely a must keep. Okay, how about this one? It was a black bikini set. It looked normal in the front, but the back of the bikini panties was pretty revealing. This one's cute. I mean hot. I'm not sure if I'm fine with having every other guy out there staring at you like that. Too bad that you don't have a say in this. I got one more. You could tell that he was already on the edge, seeing you half naked like that. The way his eyes roamed all over your body and he shifted uncomfortably on the mattress. It wouldn't take a lot more until he would snap. You walked back into your room wearing a fire wine red set. His jaw dropped when you entered. Wait a damn minute. I know what you're doing, or rather what you have been doing for probably a week now. You're trying to lead me on. I have no clue what you're talking about, you said innocently and stood in front of him. How do you like this one? Let me think about it. He played along and regarded you while moving towards the edge of the bed closer to you. Turn around again, slowly, he said quietly but demandingly. You did as you were told and turned in front of him. Your back was facing him when a clap sounded through the room because he had spanked you. Taehyung, you gasped, spinning around to him with a shocked look on your face. Don't tell me you didn't see it coming. I know exactly what game you're playing, and guess what? I'm quite competitive and I'm good at winning honestly. But this time I'm going to cheat. He grabbed you by your waist with his veiny hands and pulled you on his lap with a jolt. Rules are rules, Taehyung, you said, licking your lips and hoping he didn't notice your rapid heartbeat. And rules must be obeyed as you once taught me. So, no touching, no kissing, no looking, you said teasingly. You loved being in control of him like that. How are you going to stop me from doing all that? You're sitting on my lap. I guess I'll have to get up then and get changed. Not so fast. I'm not done with you. See, now I'm touching you. And what are you going to do about it? What do you think I want to do? I think that you're desperate. Desperate for my touch, my lip, and lastly my thing. You gasped at the sound of the word rolling off his tongue. You would never get used to him saying these kind of words out loud with no shame at all, and that you simply loved it when he did that. If that was to be true, what would you do about it? I would give it all to you, but you would have to beg for it. I had to wait so long. You should know how it feels like. Okay, good thing that we are talking hypothetically, because I don't want it. No one is going to beg today. Then I guess I just have to take it. And I will unless you tell me to stop. He locked eyes with you as he slowly began outlining the curve of your body. And you didn't stop him. You couldn't. Every single cell in your body longed for him. For that euphoric feeling that you haven't felt in a month. But you couldn't resist anymore. Your hands traveled on your body and covered them. Don't be shy. Do what you want to do. It cost you some effort to give in to your desire, knowing that he will tease you later on about it. But it was worth it. You pulled off his t-shirt. What is this? You asked, shocked, when you noticed a new tattoo on the left side of his chest, right above where the heart would be. It wasn't some random tattoo. It was your name. Literally your name, letter by letter, tattooed in black ink on his chest. You really did it? You said, speechless. He observed you silently with a satisfied grin on his face. Do you like it? Yes, it's really pretty. I can't understand why you would get it even though we aren't even a thing. Because I knew we would make it. I always knew. I got this the day after the party when you had set up the conditions. You are crazy, you mumbled in disbelief. I saw it as a motivation to make you mine as soon as possible. You stared into his eyes, thinking about what to say exactly. Instead of using words, you could maybe show him what you wanted. You put your lips on the soft skin of his chest. At first, you only kissed him there on the spot, but then you started sucking on it. Was that your answer? He asked, breathing heavily. I just broke the rules. So, what do you think my answer is? You mean the rules of no touching and no kissing until I have proved that I really want to be with you and I'm not playing with you? Exactly. So, does that mean you trust me? You nodded, enjoying the feeling of his touch. Babe, I need you to say it. I can't actually believe it until I hear you say it out loud. You breathe in and out. I want to be with you. I want to spend every day together with you like the last days, with the only difference that you get to call me your girlfriend. Yes, I'm so happy that you're finally mine. I swear I'm going to treat you well and carry you on my hands. You better. You laughed at his remark. Can I kiss you now? Why are you even asking? The ban is lifted. Your lips connected and you immediately melted into the kiss, giving it every bit of emotion that you felt in that moment. I miss this so much. I missed you so much. Even though you were right next to me, I couldn't kiss you or touch you. Nothing at all. It was killing me. And then you started teasing me. Don't think I didn't notice you were doing it on purpose. I figured it out right away. But I let you have your fun, although I struggled to not pin you against the wall and tease you back. But I didn't forget about it. And your show today was the last drop that made me snap. Good for me that you are already halfway undressed. Why are you talking so much? Because I know how much you want me, and I love how easily I can tease you. This is what you get for teasing me. Oh, I hate you, Taehyung. I know you love me, babe. But be careful. I can make you regret those words very fast. With that, Taehyung slept like a baby, leaving Wayan dumbfounded. Hey guys, I just wanted to ask you guys something. If your boyfriend cheats on you, will you give him a second chance? Personally, I won't. Please give me an advice on it in the comment section. Thank you for watching and please subscribe. Bye. Have a good day.